Hello and assalamu alaikum to all my fellow kids and their parents. Welcome to our YouTube channel Little Hands. Today I am going to read the story of Wimpy Kid Dog Days. Today I will read first part of book and want to continue further in next videos. This book written by Jeff Kinney. Let's start and enjoy reading together. June, Friday. For me, summer break is basically a 3-month guilt trip. Just because the weather's nice, everyone expects you to be outside all day, frolicking or whatever. And if you don't spend every second outdoors, people think there's something wrong with you. But the truth is, I have always been more of an indoor person. The way I like to spend my summer holidays in front of the TV playing video games with the curtains closed, the lights turned off. Unfortunately, mom's idea of the perfect summer holiday is different from mine. Mom, you should really let some sunlight in here. Mom says it's not natural for a kid to stay indoors when it's sunny out. I tell her that I'm just trying to protect my skin so I don't look all wrinkly when I'm old like her. But she does not want to hear it. Mom keeps trying to get me to do something outside, like go to the pool. But I spent the first part of the summer at my friend Rowley's pool, and that did not work out so good. Page number 2. Now page number 3. Rowley's family belongs to a country club, and when school let out for the summer, we were going there every single day. Then we made the mistake of inviting this girl named Trista, who had just moved into our neighborhood. I thought it would be really nice of us to share our country club lifestyle with her. But 5 seconds after we got to the pool, she met some lifeguard and forgot all about the guys who would invited her there. Page number 4. The lesson I learned is that some people would not think twice about using you, especially when there's a country club involved. We and Rowley were better off without a girl hanging around. Anyway, we are both bachelors at the moment, and during the summer it's better to be unattached. Hello, ladies. A few days ago, I noticed the quality of service at the country club was starting to go down a little. Like sometimes the temperature in the sauna was a few degrees too hot, and one time the poolside waiter forgot to put one of those little umbrellas in my fruit smoothie. Page number 5. I reported all my complaints to Rowley's dad, but for some reason Mr. Jefferson never passed them on to the club house manager, which is kind of weird. If it was me who was paying for a country club membership, I would want to make sure I was getting my money's worth. Anyway, a little while later, Rowley told me he was not allowed to invite me to his pool anymore, which is fine with me. I am much happier inside my air-conditioned house, where I don't have to check my soda can for bees every time I go to take a sip. Page number 6. Saturday. Like I said, Mom keeps trying to get me to go to the pool with her and my little brother Manny. But the thing is, my family belongs to the town pool, not the country club, and once you have tasted the country club life, it's hard to go back to being an ordinary joy at the town pool. Besides, last year I saw the myself that I would never go back to that place again. At the town pool, town pool, you have to go through the locker room before you can go swimming, and that means walking through the shower area where grown men are soaping down right out in the open. The first time I walked through the men's locker room at the town pool was one of the most traumatic experience of my life. I am probably lucky I did not go blind. Seriously, I don't see why mom and dad bother to try to protect me from horror movies and stuff like that if they're gonna expose me to something about 1,000 times worse. I really wish mom would stop asking me to go to the town pool, because every time she does, it puts images in my mind that I have been trying hard to forget. Page number 7. Now page number 8. Sunday. Well, now I'm definitely staying indoors for the rest of the summer. Mom had a house meeting last night and said money is tight this year and we can't afford to go to the beach, which means no family holiday. That really stinks. I was actually looking forward to going to the beach this summer, not because I like the ocean and the sand and all of that, because I realized a long time ago that all the world's fish and turtles and whales go to the bathroom right there in the ocean, and I seem to be the only person who's bothered by this. Page number 9. My brother Roderick likes to tease me because he thinks I'm afraid of the waves, but I'm telling you that's not it all. Me. Scream. Anyway, I was looking forward to going to the beach because I am finally tall enough to go on the cranium shaker, which is this really awesome ride that's on the boardwalk. Roderick's been on the cranium shaker at least 100 times, and he says you can't call yourself a man until you ride it. I completed my first part of my book. We will inshallah continue in next video. Allah Hafiz.